my president, the president I love so much, President Donald Trump, is a noisemaker. He's just the one making noise about the deportation. Deportation has always happening in the United States. Joe Biden, the immediate past president of America, deported about 1.5 million people. Barack Obama deported about 2.9 million people. So it's just because my chairman, just they make noise about it that, okay, we deport people. And the deal is they are deporting undocumented immigrants.
Welcome to your Travel Party podcast, brought to you by Gigs Travel, your favorite travel partner. It's a sunny day today, even though we're in the studio right now, but there's no destination that I won't take you to the podcast. And I have a very special guest with me, our first guest actually on the podcast. And we have, I wouldn't do any introduction. I'll let him be the one to introduce himself. So, Sam, please.
It's nice to be here. And my name is Ayoni De Alex. I manage Fly Matters Travels, and people call me No Ballers.
I think we need to bring back the conversation because, initially when we were talking, we had a conversation about the No More Lost thing.
Yes.
But I feel we need to bring it back. I know for me personally, growing up, I've had people nickname themselves No More Lost, but I've never had the opportunity to ask why do you pick No More Lost in specific? So why did you decide nickname?
All right. The origin of me picking No More Lost, I think people started calling me No More Lost because about 2013, we started an organization called Rebranding Generation Team International, which later metamorphosed to Legends Arena International. And our slogan then, anytime we're having meetings, so it's a gathering of like minds. I put my friends together. So anytime we are having our meeting, before anybody talks, you say agent of change, no more loss. So the response, you say agent of change, all of us, we chorus no more loss.
Yeah.
So what are we just doing then? We are trying to sensitize young people that their future is bright, Nigeria would be great, and all of that. Don't drink alcohol, don't do drugs, don't do courtesan and all of that. So that is the no more loss thing that we are not losing again. Because there was a message then that somebody in Nigeria, I won't like to mention it, that say our generation is a lost generation. So that is when in the association, we now coin that and say no more loss. Our generation is not a lost one.
But I bet you are the one that came about the name, and that's why they were calling
Yes. So from there, all my friends are calling me No More Loss, all the member of the team.
Yeah, but speaking of which, we're talking, you said that apparently you're not based in one place. You're like a diploma that you are here today, you are here tomorrow.
Yes.
So, but you have businesses couple of states in Nigeria or whatnot. How are you able to manage your time when you are flying here, flying there? I mean, you travel a lot. So you are definitely
I travel a lot in Nigeria through via road. When I'm not in Nigeria, I travel abroad, and I was able to manage it. It's not about me; it's about the people.
Yes,
so the management is not my management; it's me managing people and managing time. And time is ours.
Yes.
So and there's a saying that say time flies. What a reasonable man should know how to do is to be the pilot of time. So I pilot the time. It's my time. We're able to manage it, and it's easy by the grace of God.
Well, I mean, that's nice. But speaking of which, it's impossible to talk about traveling without actually thinking going up. People will often say there is nothing that you're going abroad to do. Why do you want to travel? And for you that you've been to a couple of places, do you feel like there is no need? I mean, people travel a lot for different situations, different reasons. But do you feel are you of the school of thought that there's no need for anybody to travel, just stay in Nigeria? Because, that's what people keep pushing, that, why do you want to go away from the country when you can be in the country? So do you think, what is your thoughts based on that?
Everybody should travel. Travel is part of life. Everybody is expected to travel. Even moving from Agege to VI is a travel. So then when we now take it international, we take it continental. So you go from Africa to the Europe is a travel, and it's part of education. The only thing I'm concerned about as somebody in the travel industry and in the travel business is that everybody that want to travel, against the talk out there that you don't need to travel, stay in your country, you can make money. Everybody that want to travel should have a purpose why you want to travel. Aside the regular, you are going for holiday, you are going for visit, you are going for education, but if you are relocating, or let me use the popular jackpot.
I mean, that's
if you're jackpotting, so you must have a purpose why you are jackpotting, and you must have a target. So I'm not against it. Travel is good. People should travel. What you want to get out there, you can get it in Nigeria. Maybe you can get it better out there anyway. But the exposure, if you are where you are, you may not get the exposure too. So that's just the truth. So you go.
Yeah. So let's talk about, for instance, one place that everybody wants to travel to. Is the US. I mean, it's like the promised land, the only grail of places. Because I'm definitely, you agree with me that you don't hear people, for every 10 people you meet, and you ask, where would you like to live? They always tell you, oh, na Yankee, they go. I want
US or Canada.
US or Canada. But, I think Canada, I mean, you are the expert here, but I think people started pushing towards Canada now, but I want to believe that in the past, most people that migrated to Canada, those that maybe they've tried their hands on US.
Yes.
It didn't work out. So they moved to Canada.
Yes.
Because I was reading somewhere online, I was reading sometime online that says that the population of, Nigerians in Canada is not very high. Compared, because my brother is based in Canada. It's not as high as the ones of US. So like US, for instance, easy for you to find someone that, my brother is coming, I'll send you something.
Yeah.
But compared to Canada. But now there's a lot of wave. So do you agree with that also? It's based off of that maybe you not see US to go to Canada. Does it happen? Even in terms of immigration and
yes. The truth remains yes. It does happen because a lot of people want to actually go to US. That's the truth.
Yeah, definitely.
That's as they talk and the reason. A lot of people actually want the US because of every 10 that approach us, you see about 6 say US. But before you even give them alternative options, they already saying, but that US, and they know they give person visa. Maybe we should try Canada. You understand? The chance of getting Canada is higher than going to US. But the truth of the matter is that people want to go to US. It looks like the promised land of this thing. But if I may say this, the truth of the matter too is that people at the end of the day, they find themselves probably not in the US. Some land in the UK, some land in Germany, some land in Finland, some land in Norway, some even land in Portugal.
I mean, that's the aim of Japan.
And they conclude that wherever they land is amazing.
Yeah.
Some will conclude that where I land, I have people in Portugal that say, fuck you. I don't want to say, I don't want to go to US. Portugal is amazing. Of course, I'm fine here. You understand? So people they push for US, like you said, 2 times, 3 times, and at the end of the day, they find themselves in Finland, and they be like, Finland is good. Maybe probably they have not been to the US.
But at the end of the day, you agree in terms of economic growth, for instance.
Okay.
I mean, for a new entrant in a country, I feel do you think that it's easier to get, maybe you get jobs easier when you are in the US compared to...
In fact, I may got to answer your question. You get the job is there, man. You get the job in America. I've not been to America, but the couple of countries I've been to, don't compare to America because the feedback from America is something else. It's amazing. And there's a way you jackpot to America. Today you can start work tomorrow. You understand? There's this... America is land of liberty now.
Yeah, I mean, everybody wants to live
so
in America.
I think the idea is about the liberty itself. It's about that liberty. That's why everybody wants America. Recently, we were in a program and somebody was one of our old streets brother now. He came back from the US this last December, and he was sharing with us that just get to the America, just get to the US.
Just come
That
out.
place is called Land of Liberty. And he opened his bag, his crossbar, bro, brought out his blue passport and said, this is it.
Wow.
I went to America 7 years ago. Here is my passport. So just find your way to America.
So, speaking of Land of Liberty that you mentioned now, so we understand the dynamics of, the US entirely, that they are Native Americans, and then, but if we were to go back down to the history of, how the US came into being, it was, they were immigrants, maybe Europeans, that kind of, then people came together. So, but in the issue of, people being deported, since it's a country built by people coming together, do you think that it is fresh that there's a mass deportation? I think there's about 36,000 or more now, like since when Donald Trump entered, than before. So do you think like it's only fair now that the deportation is like at another time?
Now the deal is this: is that deportation has always happened in the US. It's just because my president, the president I love so much, President Donald Trump, is a noisemaker. He's just the one making noise about the deportation. Deportation has always happened in the United States.
Yeah.
Joe Biden, the immediate past president of America, deported about 1.5 million people.
Yeah, I saw that.
Barack Obama deported about 2.9 million people. So it's just because my chairman, they make noise about it that, okay, we deport people. American has always deporting people. And the deal is they are deporting undocumented immigrants. So I think what many people does not really get, and we have put some content out there too, and there are also of other content, and I know many are still coming that will sensitize people. Americans are deporting undocumented immigrants. So Donald Trump also said that if you are undocumented and you give birth in America, your child will no longer have access to citizenship anymore. But they dragged him to court. There was an information that he was dragged to the court, and
it has definitely had a lot of court cases.
And why? Because some people they rose up and they like, this was the way America was made. That was where you were coming from. So this was the way America was made. All of us came from this, from that, from this, from that. So how come you just nevertheless, undocumented people should be deported? No problem, because they are causing a lot of money in America. So,
are you looking for the right place to start the travel processes? Here at Geeks Travels, we offer various services which include study abroad application, visa application, legal relocation advisory, and consultation services. We assist with applications to countries like UK, USA, Canada, Netherlands, Australia, and more. Here is why we stand out. We are fully registered in Nigeria, USA, UK, and Canada. To get started with your application today, visit our website www.geekstravels.co.uk or send a DM to us on our social media platform at geeks_travels.
When we think about, deportation, we go back to the time of Biden, for instance.
Okay.
The whole open border everything. So there were a lot of people coming to the borders directly into the US, lots and lots of people.
Yeah.
And at some point, you remember that the US had an issue of a wildfire.
Yes.
That spread in California, Pasadena, and everything was like burnt.
Yeah.
And now they wanted, where's the money? They said a lot of the money have gone into the borders in Texas and a couple of other places.
Yeah.
And it angered even the citizens as to why are people coming from their own country affecting us.
Yeah.
And then now people are angry that but even you that are telling me not to enter into this country, you enter the same way I did. So if you had this chance, why can't I get that chance too?
Yeah.
So in that situation, do you feel like they are valid for like their thoughts are valid?
The point.
For like, let me come inside the country to like, it's not your own at the end of the day. Like, America is big for all of us.
The truth of the matter is that America is not made for all of us. That's the truth. America is not made for all of us. Okay, if you go back to the history, okay, some people came, Christopher Columbus and some other people, the so-called founding fathers of America. But they came from wherever they came from and they found a country. And later it became a sovereign state that has border, that has this, that has military, that has all those things.
Yes.
So everywhere, then it become a country governed by law.
Yes.
So if a place is governed by law and is managed by some certain people, so they have rights to claim this or claim that or say this or say that. You know, in my travel research one day, I stumble on something. You see, as simple as America can be, as easy as you can get the passport, as easy as you can get Canada passport in 5 years, you are this, you are that. I stumbled on a particular statement one day in my travel research. I discovered what they call American aborigine. Canadian aborigine. So there are people that they still regard as aborigine. Aborigine means we are the founding fathers of this place.
We are the owner.
We are both citizens, but citizen past citizen. You get American passport, I get American passport, but I be American more than you. You get Canadian passport, I get Canadian passport, but I be Canadian more than you. See, Baba, forget to that's the way that they tell say you become the citizen. Of course, you have the right, but still, I belong to the school of thought that you are limited.
Yeah. Okay.
You are limited. So you are limited. Bringing it to what we are saying, discuss yes, it should be. It should be. The same way you came the same way. No, we did not come the same way. My founding father sailed to this place. They discovered this place. They built this country. It's different from that. Some people, you know, they cross border to this place and
to Brazil and all these places.
From Brazil. Then you are saying I should allow everybody to come. No, it's different.
But you know, speaking of you know coming into now, let's bring it down now to Nigeria. I think if we look at in terms of amount of Nigerians that have you know immigrated to the US over time, I don't think we are more than the Indians, the Pakistans. But why is it that our image, we Nigeria, our image is like ruined already to an extent where whenever they are saying, oh, these people are coming to our country, there's a way Nigerians are always there. But I mean, if you look at the amount of waters you cross to get to, I mean, you pass through Europe and pass literally before you get. But why is it that we Nigerians are like, in terms of we are always there? Like, what do you think is that reason?
Now, this is it. My answer is simple. We are noisemakers here. Nigerians are noisemakers. We exaggerate things and we run a lot with half information. You see, we Nigerians, we just before they will say something, boom, you will see it everywhere in Nigeria. It will be as if the thing is happening in Nigeria. So that is just the issue. It's not that, like you said, we have a lot of Pakistanis, Indians, and all of those things. They are deporting them too. But why is it that detention is here? Why is it that detention?
I mean, we don't even move as much as Mexicans that share border with
the US. That share border with the US. But why is it that even the South Americans, on the list of the Trump the so-called Trump deportation list, South Americans are even more than Africans on the list. But why is it that the noise is there in Africa? It's because we are the noisemaker type. We shout, we take everything, we attach emotion to many things. We attach emotions to it, and it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. It's not only that, okay, the noise is loud here. It's not that it affects us more here. You know, we are not discreet about some things. See, the Indians, the Pakistans, the Asians, so to say, they are very, very discreet. You know, I would just have to, you know, keep some things, but let me just,
just share a little bit.
Let me share a bit. You know, I have somebody in the Canada. It's one of these guys that jumped the study stuff. They actually went in through the study route and they not pay their tuition. They are there. He's there in Canada making money. You know, he's fine. But the deal is that This guy was giving me a feedback one day, and he said the person is actually working with is a man from Pakistan or India or Pakistan, all these people. He say, Mr. Alex, these people are coming, they are bringing their people in their numbers. Search the social media. Will you get that? Will you get the noise? Will you get the deal? No. But if it's Nigerians that are bringing their people, the noise will be all over the...
I mean, we have to take you back to the guy from the UK, Siami or something, that literally did a full-blown interview on how to just cut his borders down. Yes.
They are cutting corners. They are doing this. So why? Why can't you just keep your mouth? Why just you can silent about some things? Do you know that recently they discovered about a lot of number, maybe 1,000 or fake admission by the Indians? It's in the news.
Canada, yes.
In Canada. That one cannot happen in Nigeria now.
Yeah, definitely.
To some extent, I do tell people, I say Nigerians are not the worst. We are not the worst. The only thing is that we make a lot of noise about things here. Things that doesn't really matter. Things that doesn't really worth the noise.
Noise, yes.
And, I'm sorry, some people might come for me for saying this, but all of us cannot be a content creator.
Obviously.
All of us in Nigeria cannot be a content creator because most of the content is posting not out there bad.
Yes,
of course, amazing.
Yeah.
I celebrate content creators out there. They are doing the thing. They are making their money. But some of the content are selling us bad. Some of the content are making us look good. But because everybody want to be a content creator, they just go online, update. See, now they are deporting 2 million Nigerians from America. By and large, may even be maybe 2,000 or 100. So, because people just want to put something out there for people to see, they just go and say things that does not really want it. Although those things happen. But is there a way we can manage it? Yes. In Dubai, crimes happen in Dubai. You never see it on social media.
So,
yes, now. You not see it on social media. If you post it, they will pull it down. They have a system that will pull it down. Crimes happen there. There are ghettos in Dubai. But Dubai, the picture we see out there, have you ever seen?
Obviously, don't see the ghetto. It's what they want you to see.
It's what they want you to see. But, go online. Just, if you want to, just go to Google now, press ghetto area in Nigeria. You are going to find a whole lot of pictures. Who posted Nigerians?
Nigerians are even going there themselves to take the picture
and post it. I'm not saying it's bad. Maybe at times to call our government to order, to do the right thing and all of that. But we can try to minimize it anyway. But let's also talk more about the good aspect of